And unlike a marathon,
we
it's
go.
okay if it's warm. Here comes our first double.
Women Masters double.
Those Riverside rowers in their stripes.
This is boat one. It's Alexis Sneth-Belovsky and Tina Vandersteel from Riverside.
So viewers at home, now you'll really get to see what it means to do this sport in a boat with more than one person in it. Because it's really amazing to watch. Their hands are moving at exactly the same time. Their knees are moving at exactly the same time. Their bodies are moving at exactly the same time. It's not as easy as it looks. Bow number
here
2.
Comes bow 2 from Lake Union, Elizabeth Jallinger and Kathleen Pratt. They've been training on Lake Union for years now, and they enjoy coming and navigating the twists and turns and bridges on the Charles.
Well, enjoy is one way to put it,
exactly.
I would say. Bow number 3.
Here's Emily Crowley and Jody Heidemus. Jody and Emmy are thrilled to be back at the Charles racing on this challenging course. They're from Capitol in Washington, D.C.
Wearing some red, white, and blue, black there. Bow number 4
is Tara Jones and Leslie Spencer. They're racing today to practice for their dream of winning the 60-plus women's double in the year 2040. Wish them luck. They're from Station L in Portland, Oregon.
Awesome.
Good luck, ladies.
And you know, they'll be there because this is a sport you can do, as I said, into your 90s. Bow number 5
is Joanna Rubini and Lauren Rubini. They're sisters. They've been rowing together since the 1990s and often coached by their dad.
Wow, a family affair.
They're from Alexandria and Alexandria, Virginia.
They and apparently get along well enough to do that in the same boat. Bow number 7.
Bow number 7 is Laura Christoph and Sandra Fair from Riverfront Recapture in Hartford, Connecticut. They're both former collegiate lightweight rowers. Laura rowed for UMass and Sandy rowed for SUNY Oswego.
Bow number 8, coming right up close here,
is Camilla Oxley and Jennifer Scaling from Vesper in Philly. They're looking to improve their time after getting mixed up in slower traffic last year.
Oh, you know, that's really one of the challenges of this race is even though they're started, it's a staggered start, faster boats may catch up to you. You may pass other boats, and the river gets narrow. You got to pay attention, head on a swivel. Bow 10.
Quinsigamon Rowing Club. They're good friends and row out in Worcester on Lake Quinsigamon.
And row very nicely together, too.
Amy's a past race director of the Head of the Charles.
Yay.
And she's celebrating 10 years of survivorship from breast cancer.
All righty, 10 years, way to go. Bow number 11 coming into view
is Joanne Victorio and Janice Holzman. They both work at Row, New York, and they row out of Passaic River in Lyndhurst, New Jersey.
Bow number 13, looks like a Cambridge Boat Club.
It is. Elizabeth Sunshine and Megan Wheeler, they were members of the U.S. national team for several years.
Oh, just a few more national team members on the boat, on the water. Bow number 14.
Veronica Jones and Ellen St. Clair from Vesper. Flower Power double for life.
Woo, Flower Power. Bow number 12 is coming in closer to the dock.
From Beijing.
Beijing.
Yu Zhang and Feng Gao, established in 2016, initiated by members of the former Peking University rowing team.
Welcome to the Charles. Bow 12. Here comes bow number 16, the high-vis boat from earlier. Moving very fast.
Laura Brown and Caitlin Pauls from Ridley Graduate in St. Catharines, Ontario.
You can really see, so they're going at a much higher stroke pace than some of the boats ahead of them. But so it's really a question of whether you have more efficiency at the higher rate or whether you're more efficient, i.e. getting more speed with more press and a little bit slower of a rate. Bow number 15 looks like a gentle giant boat.
It sure is. Catherine Kern and Courtney Patricia.
Followed by bow 17.
A Cambridge University Boat Club boat, Karina Graff and Jenna Armstrong, two-time winners of the Oxford-Cambridge boat race.
Looking very nice.
These are strong rowers for the middle of the pack.
Yeah, absolutely. This is an amazing race. You can see boats lining up upstream there to make it through the bridge. Bow number 18 is coming in front of us now.
Elizabeth Taylor and Abigail Smith from Toronto Sculling in Toronto, Ontario.
So there will be an umpire up at that bridge to make sure that the boats, yield if they need to yield and give each other the room to get through. However, the two bridges that are upstream from here are relatively easy to get through because they're, as I said, on a straightaway. It's farther downstream where the bridges actually go over, I don't know, a turn. The things get really nutty. Coming into view is bow number 19.
Michelle Clark and Sarah Connolly from Fat Cat in New York. They're Princeton stars from
You
the
can
late
tell.
1990s.
When you see orange and black, and some really snazzy leggings on the stern rower there in bow 19. Bow number 21.
Is Melanie Taney and Penelope Smith from Ridley Graduate in St. Catharines, Ontario,
And then
former collegiate rowers.
Behind them, we've got bows 20 and 22 really pacing each other.
20 is Kelly Moore and Anna McDonald from the Port Jefferson Rowing Club, and 22 is Vanessa Moores and Jill Hardy from Riverfront Recapture in Hartford, Connecticut.
So there you can see the two different styles. 22 looks like they've got a little bit faster of a stroke rate, and bow 20 is doing a slower rate but pressing a little harder. 22 looks like they're trying to get past there to get some advantage going up to the bridge, but also the angles here are a little bit deceiving.
Yeah,
I think.
it's hard to tell from here.
Yeah.
It looks really different when you're out on the water.
Absolutely. Bow number 23 is coming in.
Bow 23 is Ashley Chenard and Jillian Wilson from LaSalle in LaSalle, Ontario. They placed third in the women's masters doubles at the head of the Schuylkill.
Oh. Looking good. And bow 24 is coming in.
24 is from Genesee in Rochester, New York. Carolyn
Rochester.
Schoeniger and Rachel Van Dongen.
Got some nice pink blades there.
Yep.
I'm going to put a coat on. I'm getting just a little chilly.
Bow 25.
Here comes bow 25, Constance Chang and Charlotte Mahaffey from Vesper. They started rowing together 3 years ago. And bow 16, is that 6?
Bow 6.
6. Erica Steve Caldwell and Samantha Houston from Potomac Boat Club. Bleed red.
You can always tell
You
Potomac.
can tell.
The red blades with a white star. That's the Potomac look. That's
That's
probably our race, right. So the competitor numbers get a little bit smaller for the doubles. Watching another 8 launch here from Riverside. Gent in the striped jacket on the dock is looking awesome. Very
Very
styling.
dapper.
Yeah. We love that. So if you're looking upstream, you can see, the choices that you just make in terms of lines. If you come around close to shore in front of Riverside, you've got to pull it over a little bit towards the Boston side to get through that bridge. You can take the shoreside arch up there. Most boats will go through the center to just line it up, but that's going to be a steering decision.